Victoria, can you give me another example of a wide variation between the popular vote and the Electoral College, and tell me why was it significant?
There's that guy, Dewey, who ran against Harry Truman. But I don't remember when that was.
It was 1948. What was so special about that election?
Okay, can you show me more of that page?
Victoria just got a completely different version of that information than any other student in her class. This is a combination of artificial intelligence, electronic publishing, and trend analysis. In the future, information can be delivered to a student in the exact moment in which she needs it. Educators will define the outcomes, the knowledge that needs to be attained. But as students progress through their learning styles and learning needs will be constantly analyzed, crafting this customized content.
Rob, Victoria appears to be struggling in civics. We need to find a way to help her perform better.
I see that she responded well to the video instruction on the Electoral College. And, oh, by the way, I see in her schedule that she has soccer practice after school at this time of year. So perhaps video instruction would be the best fit for her.
Recommendations for learning can go beyond simply knowing what a student has studied in the past. We can look at how a student learns, even the times, the time of day, the part of the week, the season of the year, when each student is most productive.
All right, I've assigned these exercises. Is there any other way to personalize her instruction to help her perform better?
Yeah, verbal communication is also one of her strengths. She could build on that in your class's contagion exercise.
She can be a little unsure of herself sometimes, so just let her know that she can do it.
Hey sis, Mom told me to pick you up from your practice on my way home. I should be there by the time your practice is over if I can avoid the construction on Lincoln. I'll see you in a few. Gotcha!
You jerk, you scared me.
Come on, let's go. So, do you have homework tonight?
Biology.
Mom's specialty.
Hey, hon. How's biology coming?
Okay, but I still can't figure out how the blood moves from one chamber to another.
Let me pull up my model. Okay. Now, show me what the left ventricle is and explain to me what it does.
Okay, left ventricle. Well, fresh oxygen comes from the lungs and pumps into the left atrium here. Then the left ventricle takes that blood and pumps it into the aorta.
Right. Now, if you look here, you'll see how the blood moves through the valve and it moves into the chamber.
Oh, now I get it.
If we look at this part here.
As any educator can tell you, most people learn better when they teach the topic. Inherent in the process is thinking through paradigms, connecting to life, filtering language, and more. Victoria's mom, Simone, is now teaching her daughter these concepts, and by doing so is deepening her own understanding as they happen to pertain to her own studies as a medical student. We've seen educators collaborating to create effective strategies for Victoria's learning. Let's not forget school administrators and mentors. The principal at Victoria's school is able to observe unobtrusively as the class begins their alternate reality game, Contagion. Welcome to the World Health Conference, or at least the augmented reality version of a 6th grade World Health Conference. You may notice that Victoria's class is being joined today by students from South Korea and Brazil. This is because they have to determine a plan of attack for the global pandemic, or at least the global pandemic that's happening inside of the alternate reality game that is teaching them math, science, government, and more. Since in the future, auto-translated communication is possible, let's follow the lead of the principal and observe the proceedings.
What we need for this vaccine grows mostly in your country. Do you have the resources to harvest it and process it?
Agora nós temos número de pessoas suficiente. We have enough workers to harvest small crops by hand now. But if we're going to do this on a large scale, we need funds for land, planting, and harvesting.
여기서 잠깐. Wait, before we start talking about mass production, we need more scientists from the World Health Organization to quickly test the different vaccines.
No, we don't have to. Delegates! I happen to have those exact test results right here. Our team has already completed these tests, and the results indicate that we can save our planet.
So what did you guys do in school today?
Save the world.
Will education look like this in the future? Will learning cross time and space? Will retention of information be assessed based on neuroscience and learning design? Can we remediate students before they fail and accelerate students before they lose interest? Does our future include a platform for students that allows them to have their needs met based on what they need to learn, when they need to learn it, in a way that's most interesting to them? We think so, and that's what we're working on.